Welcome to the Campus Edge, a production of Butler Community College.
Produced by students and for everyone, students included.
On today's episode, we're hitting the road.
Well, sort of. We haven't gone far from the studio, but we are hosting the show in a different place.
That's right, we're coming to you from the Power Plant, Butler's very own basketball arena.
But even though the location's changed, we still got a ton of great stories to share right here on the Campus Edge.
Say, you wouldn't know where I could go to learn more about internships, would you?
Well, there's always the internet, but I don't know if that's the best place to go.
Yeah, anyone can post anything on there, so I don't know if I should be using that as a reference.
You know, we do have career services here at Butler Community College.
Really? Do you think they'd be able to help?
Of course. Lucky for you, reporter Kameron just interviewed a few people from career services. They just might be able to help you out.
What are we waiting for then? Let's roll the video.
Hi, I'm Kameron reporting for BCTV and the Campus Edge. What do you want to be when you grow up? A police officer? An astronaut? A firefighter? A doctor? Well, a lot of people don't know what they want to be when they grow up. And they don't know where to go to find out what they want to be. I mean, they're at college now, so they probably should figure out where they want to be, right? Luckily, right here in the Hubbard Center right behind me lies the Career Services Center, a place where you can go to figure out what you might want to be when you get out of college. I had the privilege to talk with the new director in the Career Services, so let's go inside and see what she has to say.
My name is Alitra Cheney-Prophet. I'm the Director of Career Services here at Butler. We help students get ready for the workforce. So if they need help with resumes, we're here to assist with that. If they need help preparing for an interview, I can do a mock interview to help students get practice. If they want to get connected to employment off campus or an internship or job shadow, some type of work experience, I try to connect them to employers where they can get those experiences. I think I have some pretty satisfied customers. I think they come in, and I have a lot of students that check in with me pretty regularly, so I meet with them maybe once a week, once every other week or something like that, just to touch base. It depends on what the student needs are, but if they're just, sometimes it's just a one and done, like, hey, I need this, can you help me? And once I help them, that's done. But I have helped a couple of students get employment. So on our main page under the student tab, there's a career services link in there. If they go to career services, it will show them where they can go to look for jobs, because we do have an employer portal, and they can take an assessment on there. If they're not sure what they want to do, the assessment is helpful in helping them kind of gather information about what they may want to do. And then it connects them to programs that we have here that would align with what they want to do. So that's a tool. It's called Career Coach. They're able to upload their resume and to do those assessments, and the portal will actually help them to connect to internships and part-time and full-time employment. We're open Monday through Friday. We're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and on Thursdays I'm in Andover. We actually have a student worker job fair coming up on November 20th. But it connects them with all of the departments on campus that need it, whether it's in the chemistry lab, to accounts receivable, to financial aid, to the library. So there's lots of opportunities. So I would encourage, if students are interested in on-campus jobs, to come to the Student Worker Job Fair on November 20th. It'll be right here in El Dorado, right here in this building, in the 600 building. But I think it's important, though, just because there may be other questions that I can answer to help navigate, even if you know what you want to do, maybe where you want to do that particular occupation, where a lot of growth would be. So labor market information would be great to research, even if you know what you want to do.
And that was the Career Services here in the Hubbard Center on the El Dorado campus. I hope you learned something, but I sure did. Knowing what you want to be when you grow up is really important. So you might want to figure that out as soon as possible, because college is going to be over way sooner than you think it will be. Anyways, I'm Kameron reporting for the Campus Edge.
Continuing our theme about things happening at Butler, have you heard about Butler's Gay-Straight Alliance?
Well, no, actually, I haven't. Is that one of the organizations on campus?
Yeah, reporter Zayed Tbaba recently met with the president of the organization. They're wanting to spread the word about the club and what they do.
Well, I couldn't think of a more perfect place than on the campus edge. Let's see what they have to say.
Running for a long time. It's a national corporation. However, Butler has had one in the past, but not anytime recently, so we actually just started that back up this year. So GSA is really just a place for a lot of like-minded people to get together and kind of hang out, have a safe area to just be ourselves. But we do have like some main goals, like different social movements and different activities and things like that. Other events just like this, different lake outings, different things in Wichita that are LGBTQ, specifically going to clubs like Boomerang that are 18 plus. And then just kind of like getting together every Monday at 5 to discuss different goings on of the LGBTQ world. Change the where. However, I'll just contact people on a weekly basis. We usually meet in the Welcome Center from 5 to 7. Anyone can join the club. It's really open to anybody. Anyone who is affirmative of LGBT people. We're definitely looking for LGBT people themselves. And they can email me or get in contact with one of the sponsors, which is Corey Tubner and I can't remember her last name, but Cassandra Ziner.
There are still plenty more stories to see. But first, we need to take a short break for some important messages. We'll be back with a special episode of The Campus Edge.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, "Read your lease. No pets allowed." My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
One in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother,
Yes.
you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse,
Yes.
you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Hi, I'm your host, Smokey Colbert. Filling in for Smokey, because after 75 years of...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Turns out there's much more to say. Nearly 90% of wildfires are caused by us humans being careless, dumping our used barbecue coals willy-nilly. Guess the song was wrong. We did start the fire. That's why I respect Mother Nature and her trees, whether coniferous or new car scented. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
I noticed that you didn't drive here today. Is everything okay with your car?
No, not at all. Turns out if a car's making weird noises and the dials don't work, you should probably get it to a shop.
What was your first clue?
I admit, it wasn't my smartest decision, but the good news is now I'm nearly an expert when it comes to cars.
You went from knowing nothing to being an expert?
Well, I didn't do it on my own. I actually interviewed a few people at Automotive Specialists, a local car shop in El Dorado.
And with this knowledge, you can help people with their cars.
Exactly. If you still don't believe me, I put together this video just to prove I was right.
Well, let's see what you found.
And the car's in start. Hello, I'm Campus Sutter reporter Michael Pauly. I went last week to the Automotive Specialists, where they take care of your car in any way you need to. I asked them a few questions about how to fix your car, how to winterize your car, and basically just how to upkeep it. Well, let's see what they had to say.
We take care of customers' automobiles and trucks, from light repairs like oil changes and tune-ups to major engine replacements, transmission replacements. Then on the body shop, we do a scratch in a fender, to a door ding, to a window that won't go up and down, to a car that's been in a collision.
I like rebuilding cars. I like seeing the beginning, taking the car from being broken and bad body panels and putting new panels on and actually painting and seeing the finished product, the final step.
So usually the car will start to give you an early warning sign by not performing like it used to, or making a type of noise or have a light come on. Oil changes, transmission fluid changes, all those things are common things you can do to prevent problems. If your car is hitting 100,000 miles, then you have all different kinds of things you can do to it, or need to do to it. Winterization of cars, the coolant level needs to be checked, and the type of coolant. Yeah, a lot of it is paying attention to the car when it's trying to tell you there's an issue and not waiting a long period of time. We'll get people that'll come in and they'll say, well, my light's been on for 3 or 4 days or even 3 or 4 weeks. And then the preventive maintenance, when you take it in to get an oil change, making the mechanic aware of a squeak or a vibration or something that you've heard, or having the oil changed and have it checked over, and looking at items like wipers that may not be working. You can walk around the car yourself and look at the tread on the tires, make sure all your lights are functioning properly, look at the condition of the wiper blades to make sure they're not streaking, and things like that. Obviously, when it gets this time of year, it's dark a lot sooner, and so just go around to your car at night and make sure your tag light, all your lights are working. Lift your wipers up and look at the condition of the blades to make sure that they're working well. When you have the oil changed, have the coolant checked to make sure that the antifreeze isn't going to freeze in the wintertime. And just pay attention to those fluid levels. And then, as we start to see the slicker weather, we want to make sure we got good tread on our tires. And do things like check your spare once in a while, make sure it's got enough air in it, items like that. Check your heater to make sure that your defroster is going to work good when that time of year comes that you need the defroster to work. And if you've got a question, we're here to help with those. You can give us a call or you can stop by. If you've got something that you've got a question as far as, whether it's safe to drive, I'd rather answer that question now, like I've mentioned, than see you get towed in later, or have a condition where you need an engine or transmission replaced when you could have had a leak. So I guess that's my main thing, is that there's some of the things you can do yourself by walking around your car and inspecting it, and then never be afraid to give us a call or just stop in and ask us a question.
Well, by doing some of the things that they said, I think I can get this car to start now. Yeah, your advice is pretty good. Let's take it back to the studio.
Wow, I guess you really did learn something from your car breaking down.
Of course. You never know what'll happen on the street, so you should always be prepared.
Speaking of streets, did you hear about Trick or Treat on Main Street?
Sure. Every year, El Dorado closes off part of Main Street to help promote safe trick-or-treating.
Well, in that case, did you hear that reporter Ethan Sutter covered the event for Campus Edge?
No, I didn't, but knowing Ethan, I'm sure he did a great job.
Indeed he did. He even got interviews with a few of the board members.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's watch.
Good evening, I'm your reporter Ethan Sutter with the Campus Edge, and tonight I'm in the heart of El Dorado, and I will be covering the El Dorado Halloween trick-or-treat along Main Street. And if you join me, we'll see what just makes it so special.
My name is Emily Cannell. I'm director of El Dorado Main Street.
And I'm Debbie Glendenning, and I am a volunteer.
Well, we are a nonprofit, a 501c3 that's been instituted to vitalize the downtown and keep our historic architectural inventory of buildings intact and useful. It's an all-volunteer organization except for the directorship. I am the executive director. This will be going on my 4th year. A 14-person board of volunteers, and we meet monthly. I think that's about right.
I think that sums it up, yes.
Debbie's a long-time volunteer with us in many capacities.
So what is the process for you guys planning your events, and like what are the meetings like?
Well, I think they're pretty informal, pretty casual, wouldn't you say, Debbie?
Absolutely.
We just sit around and brainstorm, for starters, but through the years, we've actually gotten very organized in spite of ourselves. We have very detailed work plans. We have lists of volunteers and contacts. We have timelines. We have good checklists.
We just all work together and come up with ideas and change it from year to year. We just try to keep making it a better event each year.
We promote the event through the schools. We take flyers to all the schools in the surrounding area, and we have a presence online through Facebook and a website, and then we do posters in the local businesses, and that's how we promote Trick or Treat down Main Street. The downtown decorations were made by EDCF inmates, and we're very grateful for everything they've done for us. In the past, they have hung all the decorations and helped put out the pumpkins. This year we had help from Elder Extend High School students. They helped get the pumpkins on the street corners.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Pumpkin Express I was told about over the phone?
A great family, the DeVore family, a multi-generational farming family out near St. John that raises beautiful pumpkins. And they were willing to donate pumpkins to the community of El Dorado to give away for free.
What were some of the events that you had planned for tonight?
You know, we've had, right, Debbie, we've had a lot of different activities, some bowling, some
Plinko,
miniature golf,
bouncing houses,
photo booths and things, but people come downtown for trick or treat down Main Street to trick or treat.
So you'd say there's probably something for just about every age group?
Yeah.
Yes. From grown-ups to children.
We're not far from home, and we're not far from the end of the show, but we've still got some great stories up ahead, right after this quick break from the Campus Edge.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
I don't know about you, but I've been craving some Mexican food lately.
Do you mean fast food tacos or authentic Mexican food?
I mean some real authentic Mexican food, especially some fresh tacos.
Well, Reporter James Lewis investigated District Taqueria, an authentic Mexican restaurant in the heart of downtown Wichita.
Thank goodness. Finally, I can satisfy this craving.
Don't run off yet. We've got to watch this video first.
Hi, my name is James Lewis, and I'm here for the Campus Edge. Today we're in downtown Wichita talking about District Taqueria, which is a taco restaurant in Wichita.
District Taqueria is a urban taco bar. We do like gourmet tacos and tequila. It's a taqueria. It's based off of more of an authentic Mexican taco shop. It's kind of our own spin on tacos. We're located at 917 East Douglas, Wichita. We're open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 10 p.m.
I'm really enjoying it. I've been here for about 4 or 5 months, and honestly, this is the most fun I've had in a serving position in my almost 10-year career. We're a taco-based place, so we've got street tacos, some quesadillas, some salads. We've also got a semita sandwich that's pretty good. Our drinks are mostly tequila-based, so they're going to be margaritas, palomas. We also have a couple of other ones that are more rum-based that are also quite delicious. I would say that our tacos are a little bit up there, but we do have artisanal tacos, so it's going to be more gourmet than your normal street tacos are going to be.
That's it for District Taqueria. Back to you guys in the studio.
Michael, do you remember when 88.1 The Grizz participated in World College Radio Day?
Of course. We both had live shows that day.
Well, I put together a special video showing off the event.
You made a special video covering the entire event?
Not only that, I made a special, smaller version of the video just to finish off this episode of Campus Edge.
I can't wait to see it. Radio Day was a whole lot of fun. We had so many special shows.
Well, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Students of the Applied Radio and Television program get more than lessons here at Butler Community College. They get real-world experience. And that's exactly what happened on October 4th when they participated in World College Radio Day.
Hello and welcome to World College Radio Day here on 88.1 The Grizz, KBTL, El Dorado, Kansas, and also online at kbtl.butlercc.edu. World College Radio Day is a celebration of college radio all around the globe.
My role with College Radio Day was basically to manage everything. I was basically in charge of Radio Day. While I still had to go up to Dr. West and confirm everything, it was basically me who was running the event. I scheduled everything, I made the PSAs, I got in contact with the organizations to make sure that they wanted to be on air, and I managed Radio Day, making sure people showed up and making sure people were doing the things properly. I also handled the marketing and the promotions for Radio Day.
And we here at 88.1 The Grizz will be celebrating by having 24 hours of live radio content. And I will quickly go through the schedule for those who do not have a copy of it. I will just quickly go through some of the things that we'll be doing. So first of all, here in a little bit, we will have Good Game Tunes with DJ Chip Tunes. Hello and welcome to Good Game Tunes with DJ Chip Tunes here on 88.1 The Grizz, KBTL, El Dorado, Kansas, and also online at kbtl.butlercc.edu. The song we're playing right now is Wake Up, Get Out There by Shoji Meguro from Persona 5. If we're going to start off a 24-hour event, we're going to start it off right. Again, a quick reminder that this is a part of World College Radio Day, 24 hours of live radio programming. After that, we will have Alternative Foreign with DJ G.
And welcome back to 88.1 Degrees, KBTL, El Dorado, Kansas.
Special event, which is Open Egg Policy. It's another episode of Open Door, but this time it's at a live remote over at Jimmy's Egg.
We chose to do a remote at a restaurant. For one reason, it's just because we felt like it would allow us to actually connect with the community, because we talk about it a lot on the show, about actually being one with the community and trying to connect with the issues, because we have the community section on Open Door Policy. But actually being here and seeing all of the people around the restaurant, it kind of puts a different perspective, and it also lets them see us.
And they can view us, but we're kind of fish in a bowl. Please don't tap the glass. Please.
Yeah, this is our first remote, and it's been a wild time, but it went pretty smooth, honestly.
There's literally a term system
Yeah, I
that
don't
we
know it.
use.
Isn't done right before well done?
No, the done doesn't exist.
Then what's right
done is
before-
not an option.
What's before done?
Brexit.
After that, at 9 a.m., we will have scholarship programs. Deanna Bonn will be interviewing
Miss Kansas, Annika Wooten.
You know, we always talk about representing Kansas at Miss America. We say putting Kansas on the map. We've been on the map for a while. Of course, my goal is to be Miss America. I would love to be Miss America and bring that home to Kansas.
I came to be a part of the Radio Day just to have the opportunity to share more about the Miss Kansas organization and the impact that you're able to have, not only as a competitor, but as a volunteer and a partner with MKO. But to be able to be here, and thank you for the in-kind donations from Butler Community College, but just be in another part of Kansas and share my story and my message in a new way.
Then at 11 p.m., we will have Insomniac's Good Night, along with some closing thoughts.
None of this cardio, none of this double tap that we learned from Zombie World.
Right.
No, give me WD-40, a case of ramen, and a gallon of peanut butter, and I'm ready for the apocalypse.
What's the peanut butter for, though?
Well, there's always room for peanut butter.
Sure, I guess I can agree with that. Fair.
You know, think about all the things you can do with peanut butter. And publishers and I'm sure some convenience.
Oh man. Oh. So we finally made it. 24 full hours.
I think that's finally going to conclude our World College Radio Day 2019 observance. We've been doing this for 9 years, folks, and this is the first time that we've tried the 24-hour marathon. This may be the last time that we do the 24-hour marathon, but it has been a hoot, and I would definitely, on behalf of all the faculty and the staff here at Butler Community College, like to thank everybody that has been involved in this.
Everyone, it's time to celebrate. It's been 24 hours.
Yay!
It's like New Year's.
You're listening to KBTL, 88.1 The Grizz, radio for Butler. For BCTV, I'm Deanna Bonn. And that brings us to the end of the show.
We hope you enjoyed our special road trip episode, even if we didn't go that far.
The power plant is home to several games throughout the year. If you're interested in game times, you can always check out Butler's website to see upcoming events.
And if you want to see this episode again, tune in weekdays on BCTV Channel 20.
Or you can check them all out on our YouTube channel, Butler Student Media.
This has been
The Campus Edge.